The National Junior Honor Society has a lot of exciting things happening soon. They will have a dance on March 15th. The 7th grade students are getting inducted on March 14th. They are also collecting pennies and loose change for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. Bring in whatever you can to help out those patients. This past month, the East Hills Theater Company sold out their show Alice in Wonderland.
Welcome back, East Hills. I'm John Roeder.
And I'm Brianna. Welcome back to this week's episode of Charger Channel News.
A lot is happening this week for all the members of the National Junior Honor Society.
Yes, and it's very exciting. They will be hosting a dance on March 15th, and on March 14th, they will be inducting some outstanding 7th graders.
CCN Sophia Lavin spoke to a soon-to-be new 7th grade member of the National Junior Honor Society. Over to you, Sophia.
Hi, this is Sophia Lavin, back with Charger Channel News. Today I'm interviewing Amazia to talk about the National Junior Honor Society induction. So are you excited?
Yes, I'm very excited because I feel like it's going to be a great accomplishment for me and will set my future.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, guys. This is Sophia Lavin with Charger Channel News. Today I'm with Cece to talk about National Junior Honor Society. Are you excited for the induction?
Yeah, because it's going to look good on my application for college.
That's a good reason. Thank you.
Thanks, Sophia. National Junior Honor Society has also been working with the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society to raise money for patients suffering from cancer. Last week, they handed out small cardboard boxes to every student to collect pennies for patients.
Any loose change that you can collect can help someone in need. This is a great opportunity to give back to the community, and it's really easy too. Bring the money you collected to school and put it in your classroom box. Donations will be accepted until March 30th. Every cent counts.
Every person matters, and the East Hills Theater Company is a great example of that. They worked together to create something amazing. They spent many hours together rehearsing, and they grew very close. CCN's Paige Jenkins met with a member of the East Hills Theater Company to find out what it's like behind the curtains.
Now I'm here with Jasnelli, another 8th grader from EHTC. So it's your last year as well. Are you sad that you're leaving?
I'm very sad to be leaving EHTC as I spent most of my time there. I felt a strong connection with everyone in the theater company, but it was such a good experience and I'm glad I got to have it.
Yeah. So are you going to be performing up at Freedom?
Yeah, I plan to perform at Freedom as much as I can as I really love the experience that they're going to have there.
Thanks.
Thanks, Paige. Now it's time for this week's Trivial segment. Brand new segment coming out courtesy of our new scriptwriter, Emily Amend. So basically, we're just going to ask you some questions, some trivia questions, right? And then we're going to give you a couple seconds and you're going to answer them. See how well you can do, and then we'll give you the answers right as we finish. So, first question. How old is the Earth? Is it A, 1.4 trillion, B, 4.5 billion, C, 7.8 billion, or D, 1.6 billion years old? We'll give you 5 seconds. If you said B, then you are correct. The beautiful planet we call home is just about 4.5 billion years old. The amazing beasts known as dinosaurs only went extinct about 65 million years ago. Imagine what it was like as a caveman. They had no modern inventions. They had to make everything by hand.
Speaking of making things, 4 students from 8th grade were involved in a competition called What's So Cool About Manufacturing? CCN's Kyle Johnson McCormick met with a member of the team to find out how the awards ceremony went.
I'm here with Maria. What experience did you gain by being a part of What's So Cool About Manufacturing?
So I've gained experience with camera. I've never worked with camera before and microphone and sound, so I get a lot of experience with that. Editing videos and writing scripts is also something that I'm learning.
I heard you went to like an award ceremony. How'd that go? Did it go well?
It went well. Like, we didn't really win something, but it was fun. It's good for the memories.
That's nice. Can't win them all, but that seemed like you had a great time though.
Yeah.
Thanks, Kyle. The East Hills Choir is preparing to perform at the Lehigh Valley Phantoms game on Saturday, April 6th at 7:05 p.m. If you want to support your classmates and friends, tickets are $18. Stop at room 135 for a ticket order form.
Now it's time for the weekly weather forecast. Over to the CCN Weather Center with Amanda Simpson on this week's weather.
Thanks, John. I'm Amanda Simpson with your weekly weather. Monday, we will start out the week on a chilly note. It will be partly cloudy skies with a high of 34 degrees and a low of 10 degrees with wind gusts up to 12 miles an hour. Tuesday, I suggest wearing your coat. It will be the coldest day of the week, plus it will be a little windy. There will be gusts up to 10 miles an hour. It will be mostly sunny with weather with a high of 26 degrees and a low of 8 degrees. Wednesday won't be much better than Tuesday. It will be partly cloudy with a high of 27 degrees and a low of 9 degrees, with wind gusts up to 12 miles an hour, the windiest day this week. Thursday, it will start to warm up with a high of 37 degrees and a low of 17 degrees. Sadly, the sun won't be coming out much in the last few days of the week. The wind will be the calmest this day with a gust up to 9 miles an hour. And that's this week's weather. Back to you, Brianna.
Thanks, Amanda. It's almost time for the people of Bethlehem to come together for the annual Parade of Shamrocks.
So the Parade of Shamrocks, didn't they take like a break last year or something like that?
It ended up getting canceled due to all the raining and storms we had around this time. But this year, it's snow.
Yeah, I remember. My family loves going to the Parade of Shamrocks every year. It's always so fun to see the East Hills Band and the Freedom Band. My dad is normally really involved with the Freedom Band, so he really enjoys going to see them perform. And sometimes we'll go see it over by the St. Simon and Jude Church, because that's where my dad kind of grew up. And sometimes their old neighbors will throw like a St. Patrick's Day party. But sometimes we just enjoy going downtown to watch it right on Main Street as it comes down. It's always really fun to see, and it's always really fun to watch and see all of the different types of bands perform.
Yeah, I can say it's fun as being part of the band. It's really fun to be in it. It's the one parade that we get to just break our uniform. We get to wear any Shamrock related things or anything green. We kind of get to dress up, and it's the only parade of the year that we play our Irish song called the Galway Piper. And so we practice that up until that point, and our band front practices a whole new routine for that, and it's really cool to be a part of it.
There's a lot of dancing and food for everyone to enjoy. Come see your favorite middle school and high school bands, including the East Hills Marching Band. The parade kicks off at 1 o'clock, so make sure you get there early to get the best seats possible. The event will start on 10th Avenue on Broad Street and continue down until it ends at the Hill to Hill Bridge. Hope to see you there.
Now let's head over to the sports desk where Elise Ganoan will tell us this week's sports news.
Thanks, Brianna. This is the East Hills Sports Desk. My name is Lise Crowell, and beside me is my colleague, Owen Johnson McCormick. We're back with the latest sports news.
A new season is beginning for sports. We have East Hills girls softball starting.
Yes, girls softball tryouts are on March 4th.
Freedom is calling all 7th and 8th grade boys interested in baseball. The tryouts were last week, March 5th and March 7th.
That is right. For all boys interested, there was a meeting Thursday, February 28th for the upcoming season.
Basketball season has just ended with a bang. The boys' freshman team had only lost 3 games this whole season.
Congrats to all the boys that played this season. The girls' freshman team also had a great season.
Great for them. The East Hills boys had a 10-win season. They also placed second for the city champs.
Wow, that's awesome. The East Hills girls basketball team ended their season with second place in city champs as well, and they only had 2 losses all season.
Calling out all those interested in soccer. Co-ed soccer is starting up their seasons. Tryouts for both boys and girls were March 4th.
Don't forget to get your physicals done if you're interested in any of these sports.
That's it for the sports this week. We're wishing everyone good luck for their tryouts this season. And back to you, John.
Thanks, Owen. That's all the time we have for this week's episode of Charge and Lose. Can't wait to see you guys next week.
Stay classy, East Hills.